And do you need, I support you and help you with my expertise, procurement and marketing, etc. But do you need other support? Are you out there, people want to help you grow, want to get involved? Is there any particular skills you need?
We definitely need people with skills. When we say particular skills, for the time being, we need people who are skilled in retail.
Okay.
But you have to remember that the retail was, let's face it, was the easiest thing to aim for to begin with. And plus it was essential to us because we needed to raise funds. We started with nothing, absolutely nothing. So we had to raise funds, we needed that. The next part that we're now moving on to, the next phase if you like, is to develop the workshop side of Make It Workshop, which began to be developed, but because of our premises model, we have a great deal of uncertainty in our situation, which makes it very difficult to start building a real material workship on the basis that you might lose it overnight. Now we can't afford for that to happen because it not only demoralises people, it becomes ineffective.
Absolutely.
You know, we get systems going. It's very demotivating.
So in a nutshell, you need people.
We need people with skills, and we are specifically looking at the moment for people in either retail or technical skills. We're talking about workshop type skills.
I get that. Yeah. But can you explain to me what retail person you're looking for? How do you mean retail? What, in selling in shops or procurement, or I don't understand exactly what you mean.
Well, we need someone, perhaps someone who has had experience in running a shop. Yeah, I mean, I say running a shop, I don't mean working in a shop as much. We need someone who can develop the idea of what we do. We
get sales projections.
I think for sustainability, we need to create product lines.
Yeah.
So we need to look and say,
you've got them, haven't you?
Ideas and imagination.
Yeah.
Ideas and imagination.
Yeah.
We like that.
Yeah.
I like that. And to complement, obviously the key is that you all are very similar guys. You're doers, but you've got your heart in the right place. You've got to fit the culture. The culture's lovely here. So we need retail people. We need workshop side technical people. So what, people who use lathes and
people who are used to working with their hands, and also perhaps people who've had an experience of actually sharing that and training people.
Great.
Especially working with younger people.
Well, I'm thinking about links to the college and things like that, you know. I'm drawing a little spider diagram here.
Okay. There's a third area that we're looking for. We want to develop the creative side of the sewing machine side of things.
Oh, okay.
In other words, the classes for people learning how to use a sewing machine, even potentially moving into actually manufacturing on a small scale.
How cool is that?
Because that automatically...
Not sewing machines.
No, not making the sewing machines. What the machines make now.
All from recycled stuff.
Absolutely. Oh, dear me. Now you're talking.
So when
that is really exciting.
So when we say product line, what we're saying is basically creating, if we can, our own product lines.
God, yeah. You could tap into something. You could do fashion.
Yeah.
You've got loads of local people, young people, very much fashion conscious, who are at the college, who could come here and use the machines to create designs or anything, couldn't you?
Because we're talking about teaching people not just work ethic. Let's go beyond that. We're not just talking about teaching young people the work ethic, you know, to get up, how to get up in the morning. Then you need that. But entrepreneurial ship, right? In other words, because what have we done? In effect, we are social entrepreneurs.
Absolutely.
Right? We're still entrepreneurial. So to bring young people who want to set up their own business, what a wonderful umbrella safety mechanism we've got here that they can function in.
So talking about sewing, there seems to be a resurgence of people who want to come back or want to start sewing.
We're in a triple dip recession, aren't we? People are struggling for work,
we are,
and they're having to resort to their own skills. To feed the family.
We get a lot of inquiries. When are you going to start sewing classes?
Oh, isn't that fantastic? We definitely need to have links with the colleges, don't we? The other thing I picked up on is premises. That if you could find cheap or free premises for the workshop.
This is one of the problems. We have. We are here by dint of being concerned with a charity. So we get these premises.
What's this area called?
Healthy Planet.
No. What's this shop area called?
Cambridge Walks.
Cambridge Walks, which is a great facility, isn't it? But it's underused.
it's underused, it's practically empty.
Yeah.
We by dint of us coming in
Yeah.
and getting our retail side, it's opened up and it will open up more.
Yeah.
But problem is, we don't pay rent.
Okay. So free of charge premises will
Free of charge premises, and the reason the landlord lets us in for free is that he gains by not paying. He only pays 20% then, or we only pay 20% of the rates.
Well,
So
we don't. It's important to clarify here that we don't do this. Healthy Planet do this.
Yeah.
Healthy Planet are a charity who attract a mandatory 80% rate relief from the local authority. They are the tenants in this building. I am their chief volunteer,
Yeah.
and MakeItWorkshop collaborates with Healthy Planet in order to occupy and fully use to great effect these units that they've taken.
So they work with the local authorities to try to regenerate areas, which is so.
But the problem is we don't have security retention.
No,
that's
no,
the one.
big
That's
issue.
the one thing we haven't got.
So we could be asked to move
Yeah.
out in a week's time. In fact, it did happen.
Yeah, because you were around the corner, weren't you?
We're in a much larger premises.
Yeah.
Someone's got to take that over as a
So really, we're appealing to landlords to see the great good that we're doing here, the people of Southport and the young people of Southport, and to give us free of charge premises.
Well, to give us a
security of tenancy.
Yeah.
You're there for 12 months.
Yeah, to help us if they can, because every company needs time to bed in. They need time to establish themselves.
Absolutely.
It takes time for that to happen. It's not that we're not working, really hard to become sustainable. We want to pay our way. We want it to be, real business, not just play business.
Okay. I like it.
We'd like to be able to pay a rent.
Yeah.
And that is sustainable.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you look at
what we do.
You look at Cambridge Walks, all right? In Cambridge Walks, before we came in, there was a cafe over the way there. Cambridge Walks is a perfect reflection of the state of the economy. The reason Cambridge Walks is empty is because commerce has taken a nosedive.
Yeah. Yeah.
People just cannot afford to keep the businesses going.
And of course, when shops close and an arcade or a wall, it puts people off.
Yeah, because it's desolate.
Renting, because you're not going to go into a place where most of the premises are empty.
Yeah.
So it's cumulative, so it gets worse because the more businesses move out, the less businesses get patronised, the less the money they're making, the more they can't survive.